and welcome to Flippin Through, the internet's #1 Mad Magazine news, review, and interview channel. And today we are flipping through Mad Magazine number 503. Oh, excuse me. Released May 2010. Cover price $5.99, which is indeed cheap. But before I do that, hold on. Hopefully I don't screw this up. Hey, make sure you guys hit subscribe and like. Listen, I don't know what's happened. In the past week, I've gotten like 6 new subscribers. I'm up to, oh man, I don't even have it up right now. I'm up to like, I think 451 as of the time of recording this. So if you are one of those brand new subscribers, thank you guys so much for clicking the subscribe button. That means so much to me. The channel is growing, and I'm on my way to 500 yet again. If you want to support me in another way, hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. You can also, oh, I didn't get this. Oh, I'm such a fuck up. You can also support me on patreon.com/flippinthrough. You get a sick set of stickers if you do that. This, do you see this? This has your name on it. I'm just ready to put it in the mailbox for you. Look at, I got stickers. See that? Oh, I shouldn't show stickers online. Somebody could scan the serial number and steal them from me. Anyway, these are the people who are supporting me on Patreon right now. Tom Richmond, David Strickler, Megan McInerney, Shane Buckley, Bobby Weigel, Cam Hayden, Ed Meisinger, Rob Wilson, Rod Mead Sperry, Andrew Goldfarb, Casey Ori, and Kyle Bridget. Thank you guys so much for your support. I hope I can keep on earning it with that. Here, let me close that so I don't like accidentally dox them. Anyway, here it is. The whole reason we're here. I had somebody comment once. They said, you do understand that people only watch this for Mad Magazine, not for you. Yeah, I get that. I know it. All right. I know that's true, but I should at least have a fun time doing this, right? So I'm going to say things and do things to entertain myself, since nobody's here to watch me. Anyway, this is one of the Mads from my old collection as a young boy. Well, wait, in 2010, I was not a young boy. I was a man. I was a man who was still getting a Mad Magazine collection delivered to his parents' house. Oh, that's so funny. What was I doing in 2010? I was like 25 years old. Yeah, I was 24, 25 years old. Anyway, all right. I don't know why I think that's so funny. I loved Obama. I thought this was kind of a cute one. You know, they did a couple takes on him. They were pretty good, like especially his campaign stuff, like "No, we can," or "Yes, we can," "Yes, we can," and you know what else? Like the Hope poster that Shepard Fairey designed for him. Anyway. Late Night TV, The 38 Worst Things, Iron Man 2, The Big Bang Theory, and Avatar in 2D. Avatar sort of kicked off that the renaissance of 3D movies. I'm pretty sure it was that. I don't know that anything. I think it was just that, and it was fun. It was so worth it. I loved that I just loved that. You know, the resurgence of 3D. What is this? Everquest. Everquest 2. This is the one that people referred to as Evercrack. And I think my buddy was really into this in high school. I think it was the first Everquest, obviously. This is the sequel coming out like a while after I graduated. Here we have the Mad Departments. Let's see. Can I recognize anybody? Tom Richmond? I don't know. Paul Cooper? Peter Cooper, not Paul. Peter, Paul, and Mary Cooper. Oh, I don't know who this is. Sergio Aragones. And I don't know, like a digital artist. That's the problem with digital artists like this, is that it's like you can't recognize them. Mark Fredrickson did that beautiful cover. Mark Fredrickson, a very talented artist. Here we go. Oops. Zoop. My name is Hannah Cook. I'm 17. When I was 16, I did this. And for my U.S. history class, we were assigned a project on something that has shaped American culture. I chose to do mine with my partner on Mad Magazine and its influence on humor, satire. We were the only students to ever choose this topic. My partner wrote the paper, and apparently there were some miscommunications on the facts I'd given him. Good thing I knew more about this than my teacher, and we would have received a higher grade if Andrew, my partner, actually prepared a bit more and didn't read from note cards, which cost me my A. Hannah Cook. Very good. Anyway, how about this? Dick DiBartolo, Streak of Genius. What do Lou Gehrig, Cal Ripken Jr., and Dick DiBartolo all have in common? If you say they all have mustaches, well, you're clearly an idiot. The answer is, of course, that they've all completed amazing streaks. Gehrig played in 2,130 consecutive games. Ripken played in 2,632 consecutive games, and DiBartolo has appeared in 400 consecutive issues of MAD since his first appearance in MAD 103, June 1966. Dick has been in every single issue of MAD, and with his contribution to MAD 502, Dick's streak reached the amazing 400 issue mark. It's the longest streak of any of the usual gang of idiots, spanning 6 decades and counting. Thank you, Dick, for all your amazing work. Now get back to work, you gold brick. That is pretty impressive. Well, look at, boop, that's his first, and that was the previous. Dick DiBartolo. I wonder if Dick DiBartolo would ever come on my show. I bet if he did, he'd be annoyed because I'd ask him all the dumb questions that everybody asks him. So he probably shouldn't be. Anyway, that's it. I don't want to read any more of these letters department. This letter department is bumming me out. How about this, though? The Joe Kubert School of Cartoon and Graphic Art. I like this. I've always enjoyed these ads. I don't know why. And I really like this, where they tell you all the people who attended their school and where they're working now. I just think it's so much fun. Look at Amanda Connor was there. Amanda Connor, wait, she was in the previous issue of this. Did they say the Pro Supergirl? They don't credit her? They don't credit her as a Mad Magazine artist? What the hell? Fools. How about this? Matt Hollingsworth. He's a colorist. He does great colors. Anyway, does anybody care? The Kubert boys, they went. I wonder if they graduated here. Steve Lieber. I wonder if that's any relation to Stan Lee. Tom Mandrake. Rags Morales. Lee Weeks. Anyway. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's look at the Fundolini pages. The Silly Six. Overlooked shocking revelations from the #1 political bestseller, Game Change. What is Game Change? Ironically, Hillary Clinton does have a Negro dialect. Though they didn't know it at the time, John Edwards and Tiger Woods had two mistresses in common. After his guest appearance on SNL, John McCain wondered aloud if he could next get booked on The Lawrence Welk Show. Amid all the nonsense about Obama's birth certificate and religion, the right-wingers totally missed the fact that Joe Biden was born in Uganda to Buddhist missionaries. There were rumors that Cindy McCain was nagging and screaming at other men on the side. Since anthropologists generally agree that human life originated in Africa, Obama is, in fact, the 44th African-American president. I don't really get that one. I don't know. Either I'm not getting it or it's just a dumb joke. Either are just as likely. Oh my God, I'm looking at this. What is this? The kitchen sink. Medical shows coming to TLC. I've never urinated. Some jackass with hiccups. You won't believe where my ears are. My baby has a Hitler mustache. Leave my goiter alone. Lance Goiter. Oh, wait a second. Look, it's kind of like I'm reading that book. Anyway, that's enough of that. Fundolini rates the most effective car insurance spokesperson. Speaks in clear, cohesive sentences. Distinguished black actor. Feet, green reptile. Jabbering bimbo. Can be crushed to death by your foot. Has a working uterus. Subsists on a diet of flies and gnats. Talented and beloved star of hit TV show 24. Warm, convincing, and lifelike. Considering coming out of the closet and currently insured by State Farm. Avatar 2, Jersey Shore. No, it's unbelievable. Wait, so Avatar came out. 2010. Let's assume it's came out in 2010, right? It's 2022, and they still haven't released the sequel. Like, when does that thing come out? Holy smokes. 12 years later? That's such a long time. Oh, here we have reasons cited by sports writers for not voting Mark McGwire into the Baseball Hall of Fame. 24% said biased against beat-faced juice heads who have lied to Congress. I have a question about that. Why does it matter? Like, why did Congress say, let's investigate baseball? Doesn't baseball investigate baseball? Why does it matter? Why does Congress give a shit about that? Man, I thought that was so bizarre. Like, even as a young man, I was like, we don't have better things to do? No? Okay. Anyway, can you link Hulu dancing to Glenn Beck? Hulu dancing originated in Hawaii, as did Barack Obama, whose Kenyan birth certificate was a big hoax, just like the balloon boy, who never really got off the ground, just like real health care reform, which died in 2009, as did Billy Mays, who became rich selling a bunch of crap to the American public, just like Glenn Beck. All right. White House Crashers. Oh, I remember that. That was funny. That was very funny when those two reality show people crashed it. Here is the Fundolini pages. Graphic novel review. Garfield, his most over-rendered book. This seems like so illustrated by Alex Ross. Wank and Garish Publishing. $74. Hold on. Whoa, look at this. Throwing some shade at Alex Ross. He's been called the Michelangelo of comics, mostly by people whose aesthetic expertise rises no higher than the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles of the same name. No matter, Alex Ross is the undisputed master of a mini sub-fringe genre within mainstream superhero comics. The photorealistic kick line of super characters staring identically into the distance for no particular reason. Okay, so he does do that a little bit. But it's a style, and I really like it. I think it's beautiful. And sure, his light sources seem to come from everywhere and nowhere all at once. But that's okay. Ooh, Tiger Cheat. Famously, Tiger Woods, I love his eyes in this, was two-timing his lady. Two-timing her, three-timing her, maybe even four-timing her. And she went ape and started attacking his car with a golf club. It was really intense. Dial *69 for a sexy text message from Tiger. Loredana, my spicy night with Tiger. Jocelyn, my X-rated night with Tiger. Jamie, my lusty. All these. Mindy, my hot night with Tiger. Tiger's love life in the rough. Oh, here we go. Readers poll. Tiger versus John Gosselin. Who banged more? Bar trash. Oh, my goodness. Oh, and then a Toyota ad. Fondolini, it gives the Leno supporters their own poster. I'm with Coco. That's right. He got the short shrift, right? Yes, he did. Look at, I'm like, oh, Mad About Superheroes. Introduction by Dave Gibbons. I don't have Mad About Superheroes Volume 2. Wow. Dave Gibbons, famously the artist behind Watchmen. Really, listen, the writing is good, but the art in that book. Do people still do that? Chef's kiss? Anyway, the art in that book. Dave Gibbons is like the man. Here's the MAD quarterly report. December 2009 to March 2010. After terrorist fails an attempt to blow up jet on Christmas Day, Homeland Security Chief Napolitano insists the system worked. At least Obama didn't follow up with, "You're doing a heck of a job, Nappy." Lou Dobbs leaves CNN, though he quit. Both he and his ego will be on full salary till 2011. Disgraced Illinois Governor Rob Blagojevich joins cast of Celebrity Apprentice. Before joining the show, he had to sign an agreement that he wouldn't try to sell his boardroom seat to the highest bidder. Rod Blagojevich, that was a crazy one. As he's being discharged, who wrote this? A British person wrote this. As he's being discharged from hospital, Rush Limbaugh declares, "I don't think there's one thing wrong with the healthcare system. Must have been all the illegal Oxycontin talking." Sarah Palin's almost son-in-law, Levi Johnson, poses nude. The slang term for small penis is now officially a Johnston. All right, I don't know. I don't remember like half of this stuff. Here is the big bomb theory. This is one of those shows that people seem to really enjoy. I never got into it. But then again, I think after news radio, there's not really any sitcoms that I watched that I was like super into. That was, oh wait, never mind. There was two. Community. Okay, no, there's tons. There's actually a whole lot. I don't know why. I don't know why I would say that. There's like more than I can name sitcoms that I've really gotten into. So disregard. These are cool. Like this, I don't know. Is this worth it? Is it worth it? I think that's like the type of book where I would buy it and it would definitely sit on my shelf collecting dust. I don't think I would ever actually read it. This is kind of cool, the poster book. I have it. Collecting dust. Yeah. I should probably get this. The case book with all the Peter Cooper ones. Because I must have I have all the paperbacks, so that has to be most of the other stuff. Do I have and I have the complete case book. Yeah, I just need that one. I need the Paul Coker or Peter Cooper. Jeez Louise. The Tiger Woods Mistress Mini Golf Fun Center, where new holes are popping up every day. God. Flag 13. Don't let those flashing text messages on the giant BlackBerry distract you. You've got enough trouble guiding your ball around those oversized keys. Flag 7. Can you and your friends sink that putt without Tiger's wife, Elin, smashing your balls? There's so much like, this is very funny. But at the same time, there's a lot of really low-hanging fruit. And I know that's rich coming from me, the guy who was giggling when I was reading Dick DiBartolo's name. But we all have our weaknesses, okay, guys? Anyway, oh, 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 the only thing worse than the lighter side of is the darker side of the lighter side of. This feels, here's the problem. Sometimes they're pretty funny, actually. And so I feel bad because it's like, it is, I think, in poor taste. I think it's in poor taste to take his corny ass jokes and turn them into something totally different. I will not support it. Anyway, an important message from MAD's Director of Business and Development, Jeffrey Lozenge. Oh, you can subscribe to MAD. It was once said, don't shoot until you see the whites of their eyes. It was also once said, don't shoot. It was also once said, please pass the chicken. Anyway, listen. Sorry, guys. Sorry, whoever wrote this. Not a good subscription ad. Okay? Oh! I should say, look at this. Wait. Oh, yeah. So the newest issue of MAD came out. And I'm going to rate their subscription ads. Okay? I'm going to give them feedback, harsh feedback. Anyway, this is the... I do love this. I absolutely love this. It's those weird ads that'll be in like Time magazine where it's usually stuff like this, where it's like Amish furniture and it's like a 2-page spread and it's set up to look like part of the magazine, but it is definitely not part of the magazine. It is a advertisement for a plug-in fireplace. It's awful. But I just love that they made fun of this. Of course, I don't have the time to read through all of that. So you're going to have to read this all on your own. Now this is, I don't know, is this digital? Did he go to digital and just like use things? You know what I'm saying? Like things to make it look like it's, not stencil like he was doing at the start, but make it look kind of textured in a way. I like it. Please don't interpret that as a negative. I like how it looks, right? It doesn't look overdone. It's like, it's just great. Oh, that's genius. Look at that. Ooh, the Spy Art Gallery. Look at that. He goes, how much you want? I want all these dollar signs. And he goes, what? Dollar signs? He slaps it. It's one stinking penny. A stinking penny. That's what he says. And then click, 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 click. Pow, pow. That's brilliant. I love that. I love that one. Whoop. Here we go. The man, the myth, the legend. I should have stayed zoomed in because it's John Caldwell. The rich rewards of a full-time career as a convenience store clerk. Oops. We got to go in. I got to take the time to do it, guys. All right. It's going to mean I have to rush through something else, but that's okay. That special new tag smell. And we know Caldwell, he's like, he just wants to lull you in. He wants to get you comfortable, sort of silly jokes, dumb jokes, and then boom, he hits you hard. The keen awareness that the lucky break to a promotion is just one INS rate away. Dios mío, mi Yankee Estados Unidos. Mi Yankee. God. Like that. He lulls you in with this, and then he just knocks you out with a joke like that. The window of romantic possibility that comes with checking a customer's ID. Well, Miss Sasha Boylan of 396 Dewberry Lane, what are you smoking besides my eyeglasses? Dealing in a diversity of why can't I read product prices puts you so much higher on the retail food chain than dollar store clerks. $1.93, $5.75, a quarter, not $7.95, a 10th spot, $2.79, a dozen, a buck, a buckaroo, a dollar, uno bucko, a single. Oh my goodness. That I can't believe they pay me to do this feeling you get when spending countless hours poking through mugshots trying to ID the alleged perp. In any social situation, when the topic of beef jerky comes up, you're automatically the go-to guy. Warren, what's the name of that honey chipotle brand? Domestic or import? Oh my God, I love this. I've seen him. That guy's helped me at a gas station. The satisfaction and sense of responsibility inherent in the knowledge that a powerful corporate entity has entrusted you with the keys to the ice machine. And finally, we got to end strong. Come on. The opportunity to actually be paid hourly wages while pursuing your dream of amassing the world's biggest bag of scratch-off. Okay, I'm sorry. We only got one real gut punch. Okay? But that's okay. He's a treasure. A mad look at Avatar, and God, I gotta say, I always hated these. Hated the ones where it's like a movie tie-in. I do not want to have an advertisement. This is like a hidden advertisement. So I skip it. Sorry. The 9 reasons you cannot get a job. Kevin Pope, a wonderful, wonderful artist. My favorite. Artist of my favorite thing. What was that? The 2 guys. I can never remember the name. Desmond Devlin wrote it. It was, shoot. Who cares? The 9 reasons you can't get a job. You're applying for jobs you're not qualified for. I love it. Number 2, you use a script. Number 3, you always resort to bribery. Well, Mr. Monroe, maybe this Finsky will help you imagine me as one of your associates. 4, your questions for prospective employers need refining. So do you guys get a bug up your ass if, say, someone goes home with a few packs of Post-its? Your resume needs work. You need a new suit. Your lack of post-interview patience. 8, you need to learn to control your nerves. You're not giving the interviewer your full attention. Oh, the 38. How much time do I have left? I have like 3 minutes left, and I got so much. It's so bizarre how I think last week I commented that it's like these new ones read so quickly. I mean, I guess it's like a whole different set of years or whatever. This one is just like there's so much to dig into. 7 Periods Closer to Death, Ted Rall, fantastic artist, and a very funny writer. These are hit pause and read this. Anyway, there you did it. I do want to. I gotta pass through this. There's just not enough time in the day. What? I passed it all up for this. Yeah, and then he drives a Formula One car. You're not allowed to do that. Stop the spread of. Oh. I should print this out. I love this. Stop the spread of germs. Follow these simple rules. In the workplace, avoid bare skin-to-skin contact. Shake hands using a stick. 2, don't sneeze into your hands. Whenever possible, sneeze into the back pocket of a coworker. Number 3, do not touch vending machines. Insert coins with your mouth. In the restroom, avoid contact with the faucets. Wash hands wearing gloves. Toilet seats breed germs. Carry your own toilet seat with you wherever you go. Never flush using your hands. Push the handle with your foot. Then wash your foot thoroughly. Oh, man. This is so great. And then, of course, the strip club. I feel like I can't give these the time that they deserve. Here's the Mad Vault. The Mad Vault which I would say is It's such a good idea. Like, if they bring it back, like, I don't think it's a bad idea to introduce people to the old stuff, and giving a couple pages to the old stuff, I think is cool. I really think it's cool. I don't know if I like it like this. I think there are better ways of doing it, but it's pretty cool, I think. What do I know, though? I've never run a magazine. And then here is steal these tweets. Twitter may sound like it's fun and easy, but don't fool yourself. It's a pressure cooker. On a daily basis, you have to be clever, funny, and thought-provoking. And let's face it, if you're a mad reader, you're none of those things. Thankfully, there's one thing that you're not: honest. At least that means you can just steal these tweets. I can't find my Where's Waldo book. It looks like he's won before we even started. So dumb. On Facebook, I mark like for as much stuff as possible. It'll make a great crib sheet if I ever have to battle back from amnesia. Whenever someone says, you can't get blood from a stone, don't reply. Just smash them in the face with the stone. I like these. These are fun. Who wrote this? David Croato. When I'm at the urinal, I always pour a little on the ground for my homies with urinary tract infections. Oh my gosh. I got a ticket for driving while talking on my cell phone. Is it worth arguing that I wasn't actually talking, just playing Tetris? And then we have an awful ad. So there we have it, guys. Mad Magazine number 503. If you have not already, please consider subscribing. All right. I do live streams once a week, once every other week. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. I apologize. I do these live streams every other Friday. It's fun. If you're watching this, I can't believe anybody makes it to the end of these. I don't believe anybody does. But please hit subscribe, hit like, and leave a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching. Toodaloo.